Since becoming a parent, I've noticed a lot of advice provided to moms and dads from content creators online. I describe this content as third wave privilege, and I think you can understand what that means. Often the advice is given with an undue sense of authority, scientific statements mixed with woo-woo spiritualism. On the social media / content creator side, we would call this aspirational content, but there's something mildly predatory about it. Sources are rarely cited, but the language and structure of the message is made to evoke a feeling of studious certainty. I find that to be predatory. Sure, the messaging is veiled as helpful to parents, but it's often delivered in a crisp, clean environment by influencers with nary a hair out of place. This makes the messaging quite disingenuous. The authenticity is questionable. The language used in the content will include caveats like science shows or researchers now think, but very rarely are the sources for these statements actually cited. The messaging is then paired with spiritualism and pseudoscience. This content is hollow, leaving the watchers to feel empty and unmotivated. The cognitive dissonance with this type of content for the viewer comes down to, this person said something I am struggling with and that justifies my feelings, but the visuals say to you, you are not as well put together as this influencer. Having this been shown for the last 2 months to me, I've been shown it, and having seen my wife's social feeds, I'm more aware of how prevalent this is for mothers, first-time mothers especially. When you've had your first child, literally everybody in your life comes to you with advice. Everyone. And it becomes quite a strain. This is especially true online, where one day you can be viewing content that says only drink almond milk or your baby won't develop right, and then the very next day you'll see like videos that say like almond milk destroyed my uterus. The added stress of this that is put on new mothers is quite easy to see. As a marketer, I get why this is used. Everyone is selling something on social media, even if it's just a lifestyle to boost your ego. And this aspirational content is less than helpful. It's like a boomer saying, we didn't do that in my day, do it this way instead. It's less obvious with fathers, but that's to be expected. #dadvertising, as I call it, is a less in demand content category for societal reasons. I am aware as a marketer why this content is so popular, but the more I see it, the less I like it. It may be framed as we are helping new mothers feel better about X, but in the end, like so much of social media, the real message is we are helping new mums buy into our lifestyle. Emphasis on buy. And feel inadequate when they can't afford to meet the social media standards.